What's going on? It's Mr. Jim here. Hope you're doing well, staying happy and healthy, and of course warm because it's chilly out here. I'm recording this on a very cold February morning, but you might be watching this at any time. Just wanted to put something out there, something a little different today. You can tell in the title, these are going to be songs that have an element, yes, an element from the periodic table in the title. With the exception of gold and silver, because we already have other videos that talk about gold and silver. We did that other video of those two colors, right? Because they're also colors. We did that a while back. But today we're going to be focusing just on periodic table songs, if you will. Songs with the element from the periodic table in the title. Pretty cool, something different. And before we get into it, let's go over all the elements. I'm just going to read them really quickly, and we'll give you the symbol for them. Something to learn. Actinium is the first. We're going to go just in alphabetical order. Actinium, AC. Aluminum, AL. Americium, AM. Antimony, SB. Argon, AR. Arsenic, AS. Astenine, AT. Barium, BA. Berkelium, BK. Beryllium, BE. Bismuth, BI. Borium, BH. Boron, B. Bromine, BR. Cadmium, CD. Calcium, CA. And some of these we've seen in foods that we eat, right? Like calcium. We talk about milk with calcium, and there's many other things as well. Californium, CF. Carbon, C. Cerium, CE. Cesium, CS. Chlorine, or chlorine, actually. It's chlorine, and that you could find in pools, right? To sort of get rid of any sort of crazy bacteria that's in there, to clean it out. Cl, right? Chromium, Cr. Cobalt, Co. Copper, Cu. Pennies are made of copper. Curium, Cm. Darmastadium, DS. Dubnium, Db. See, I'm not even sure how to pronounce some of these, and that's okay. Dysprosium, Dy. Einsteinium, ES. Erbium, ER. Europium, EU. Fermium, FM. Fluorine, F. Fluoride, let's say, which is from fluorine, is used in a lot of toothpaste. Pretty cool. And it's in our water as well, some of it. Francium, FR. Gadolinium, GD. Gallium, GA. Germanium, GE. Gold, AU. Hafnium, HF. Hassium, HS. Helium, HE. That's when if you were to suck in helium, and your voice might sort of sound like this. Or you could try to do a low one and it sounds super low. Pretty interesting. Put in balloons. Holmium, HO. Hydrogen, H. Indium, IN. Iodine, that's kind of like salt, right? That's salt, iodine, I. Iridium, IR. Iron, FE. Krypton, KR. Lanthanum, LA. Lawrencium, LR. Lead, PB. Lithium, LI. Lutetium, LU. Magnesium, MG. Manganese, MM. Meiterainium, MT. Mendelevium, MD. Mercury, HG. Mercury is also a planet, right? Pretty cool. Molybdenum, MO. Neodymium, MD. Neon, NE. Neon, that's kind of cool. There's a band with a neon in the title, Neon Trees. So some of these we're going to be touching upon and doing some silly ideas with. Neptunium, NP, right? And that's taken, the beginning of that is Neptune, which is also another planet. Nickel, Ni. There's a band called Nickelback, right? And if you were to get a nickel, it's actually made out of, pretty cool, right? It's, nickel, the actual coin. Nobelium, NO. Organism, UUO. Osmium, OS. Oxygen, O. Oxygen, we need oxygen, right? We need it to breathe. So that's all over planet Earth, which is awesome. Palladium, PD. Phosphorus, P. Platinum, PT. Plutonium, PU. PU. Just being silly. Potassium, K. And we get our potassium from many things, but definitely from bananas, right? Praseodymium, PR. Promethium, PM. Protactinium, PA. Radium, RA. Radon, RN. Runium, RE. Rhodium, RH. Roentgenium, RG. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Rubidium, RB. Ruthenium, RU. Rutherfordium, RF. Samarium, SM. Scandium, SC. Seaborgium, SG, selenium, SE, silicon, SI, silver, AG, sodium, Na. And sodium is sort of like salt too, kind of like iodine and sodium. We can make salt from it, which is kind of cool. Strontium, Sr, sulfur, S. That's like kind of the Pu smell if you smell sulfur. Tantalum, Ta. Technetium, Tc. Tellurium, Te. Terbium, Tb. Thallium, Tl. Thorium, Th. Thulium, Tm. Tin, Sn. Titanium, Ti. Tungsten, W. Unibium, UUB. Unexium, UUH. Unipentium, UUP. Uniquadium, UUQ. Uniseptium, UUS. Unutrium, UUT. Uranium, U. Vanadium, V. Xenon, Xe. Ytterbium, YB. Yttrium, Y. Zinc, Zn. And zirconium, Zr. That is amazing. I know we spent a lot of time talking about these elements, but I just wanted to spell them out. It's kind of neat. So maybe you can go look that up. Periodic table of the elements. You could find their atomic weight. You could find what number element they actually are on the periodic table. I just did them in alphabetical order from A to Z. Pretty cool. So this first one, let's get into singing here. Thanks so much for waiting around. I appreciate that. Just always something new to learn. And I learned a couple new ones in there I had no idea existed. So pretty neat. So here we go. Little Kryptonite from the element Krypton, right? And this is from Superman, right? From 3 doors down. All right. I took a walk around the world to ease my troubled mind. I let my body lying somewhere in the sands of time. I watched the world flow to the dark side of the moon. I feel there's nothing I can do. The world flow to the dark side of the moon. After all, I knew it had to be something to do with you. I really don't mind what happens now and then, as long as you be my friend at the end. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, you'll be there holding my hand, keep you by my side. My superhuman, my kryptonite. Yeah. You call me strong, you call me weak, but still the secrets I will keep. You took for granted all the times I never let you down. You stumbled in and bumped your head. If not for me, then you'd be dead. I picked you up and put you back on solid ground. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, you'll be there holding my hand, keep you by my side. My superhuman, my kryptonite. Alright, here we go again. Let's say, if I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, you'll be there holding my hand, I keep you by my side. My superhuman, my kryptonite. Yeah. Alright, so that's from the element Krypton, right? I think that's either K or Kr. It's Kr because potassium is K. All right, so this is a classic song from none other than Black Sabbath. It's called Iron Man. We're not going to do the all of the crazy fancy solos and whatnot, but we are going to do the intro. Iron Man. The symbol for that is Fe. Has he lost his mind? Can he see or is he blind? Can he walk at all? If he moves, will he fall? Is inventions he was soon unfurled. No, he was turned to steel in the great magnetic field when he traveled time for the future of mankind. Now the time is here for Iron Man to spread fear. Vengeance from the grave, oh, the people he once saved. Nobody wants him, they just turn their heads. Nobody helps him, now he has his revenge. Heavy boots of lead fills his people full of dread, running as fast as he can. Iron Man lives again. All right, pretty cool, Iron Man. And of course, there's all these other amazing instrumental parts that are in there with drums and electric guitar and really soloing. Pretty fun. All right, we're going to do one here called Titanium. All right, because that's one of the elements. Titanium. Shout it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but all your bullets ricochet. You shoot me down, but I get up. Bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet. Take your seat. Fire away, shoot it. I am titanium. Shoot it. Cut me down, as you have further to fall. Ghost town, haunted love. Raise your voice, sticks and stones may break my bones. I'm talking loud, not saying much. Bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet. Take your aim. Fire away, shoot it. Shoot it. All right, what a song, right? And that is one of our elements. We've done 3 elements so far. Kryptonite, Krypton, right? Iron Man, iron. And titanium, which is just titanium. And here is a very interesting song. I'm so happy 'cause today I found my friends. They're in my head. I'm so ugly, that's okay, 'cause so are you. We broke our ears Sunday morning, 'cause every day for all I care. And I'm not scared, light my candles in a daze, 'cause I found God. Yeah, 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 I'm so lonely, that's okay, shaking my head. I'm not sad, and just maybe I'm too plain for all I've heard. I'm not sure, I'm so excited, I can't wait to meet you there. I don't care, I'm so happy, that's okay, my will is good. Yeah, yeah. I'm so happy 'cause today I found my friends. They're in my head. I'm so pretty, that's okay, 'cause so are you. We broke our ears Sunday morning, it's every day for all I care. I'm not scared, light my candles in a daze, 'cause I found God. Yeah, yeah. Gonna cry. All right, that's actually a song from Nirvana called Lithium, and I changed some of the words. That's one of our elements. Li is the sign for that. All right, so here we go. This is going to be a complete left turn from any of the other songs we've done. Those songs we've done have pretty much been like kind of rock and roll songs. This is a very much singer-songwriter song. Even the old folks never knew why they call it like they do. I was one since the age of 2, down on Copper Line, Copperhead, Copper Beach, Copper kettles sitting side by each. Copper boil, copper Georgia peach, down on Copper Line. Half a mile down to Morgan Creek, leaning heavy on the end of the week. Hercules and a dog-nosed snake, down on Copper Line. You say we're down on Copper Line. This is, of course, James Taylor with Copper Line. Ooh, warm summer night on the Copper Line, slip way past supper time. Wood smoke and moonshine, down on Copper Line. One time I saw my daddy dance, watched him moving like a man in a trance. He brought it back from the war in France, down on Copper Line. Branch water and tomato wine, rapeseed and turpentine, sour mash and moonshine, down on Copper Line. Yeah, we were down on Copper Line. First kiss I ever took, like a page from a romance book. The sky opened and the earth shook, down on Copper Line. Took a fall from a windy height, I only knew how to hold on tight, and pray for love enough to last all night, down on Copper Line. Day breaks and the boy wakes up, the dog barks and the bird sings, and the sap rises and the angels sigh. Ooh. I tried to go back as if I could, all spec house and plywood, tore up and tore up good, down on Copper Line. It doesn't come as a surprise to me, it doesn't touch my memory. Man, I'm lifting up and rising free, down on Copper Line. Half a mile down to Morgan Creek, I'm only living for the end of the week. Hercules and a hog-nosed snake, down on Copper Line. We were down on Copper Line. Take me down on Copper Line. Such a pretty song, and that's going to close it up for us today. There are other songs we know exist that have elements from the periodic table in the title, but it's like ones with Tin Angel from Joni Mitchell. There are bands that we talked about. Well, Iron Maiden is a band, right? That's got an element in the title, and so does. Well, we had Iron Maiden. We have Nickelback, right? That's also, and there's other bands like Silverstein, right? Silverside pickups, or Silver Sun pickups rather. So still got silver in there, right? Which is one of the elements. So think about that. Really interesting stuff. Maybe we learned something. I know I did, and it's always nice to do a little bit of a different theme. So hooray for the periodic table of elements. Lots of great elements. Their atomic weight, their symbol. Feel free to look them up for yourself. Just Google periodic table of elements. You can learn some fun stuff and see what other songs exist out there too with that in it. And guess what? A diamond is technically not an element. It's a mineral. So we didn't put that in there, even though you might think maybe a diamond is an element. It's actually technically a mineral. So we didn't have that in there, and it's not in the periodic table of elements either. But there are lots of songs with that in the title as well, like Shine On You Crazy Diamond, like Diamonds Out of Us, and Shine Bright Like a Diamond, right? All of these songs have diamond in the title, but since it's not technically an element, we didn't put it in here. Thanks so much again for tuning in on the periodic table of elements today. Songs with that element in the title. Peace, love, thumbs up, A-OK, cowbunga, and rock and roll. And we'll see you next time for who knows what. You got to keep tuning in. Bye-bye.